before? Seen the competition. How many of you guys seen or heard about Flair Bartending? How many guys actually got drunk at a bar? Yeah! More importantly, I like the women that have answered that. Well, we got an amazing show for you today. These bartenders are tasked. We got some of the top 10 best bartenders across the nation to come in, not only entertain you with some amazing Flair bartending, but also make some quality cocktails. They're going to be judged 50% of the score on what they do on stage, what you see here, and the other 50% they're going to be judged in the back by sequestered judges, blindfolded earmuff. They don't know what's going on, just blind tasting the drinks. So half the scoring is here, and the other half you don't even get to see, but we're going to announce it at 5 p.m. for the top winners. The first place winner gets to represent the United States in like the Olympics of bartending in China. And then the second place person goes to the Pan-American Games and represents the United States in Pan-America. It's an amazing competition, an amazing opportunity, all put on by the USBG, which is the United States Bartenders Guild. If you're a local member, if you want to learn more about the United States Bartenders Guild, feel free to check out usbg.org. It's an amazing program. I've been a member for 5 years and I've learned a lot from it. I feel humble. And speaking of learning, the ones that have an amazing task to judge these guys, we got some amazing judges. I'm going to start off with the Flair grandfather, legend himself, Mr. Alan Mays. This guy has won more Flair bartending competitions before Rodrigo started, or the Delpech brothers, and then now the Delpech brothers kind of taken over and killed it. Speaking of which, a man who's won this competition before, used to live in Italy, now works at Mr. Coco's here in Las Vegas, Mr. Dario Doimo. Last but not least, this man knows Flair. This man knows cocktails. He's killing it here in the Las Vegas scene. Paisan himself, Mr. Anthony Alba. Without further ado, we're going to get started. These competitors have 5 minutes to entertain you. If you see something you like, you make some noise, you get them excited. Because I can guarantee you, any good competitor, the more they hear from the crowd, the more they get into it, the better show they're going to put on. So we're going to task you guys. Fuel bar, love you guys. All right, DJ, can we do a quick music check? You can, maybe a little louder for when we go, get the crowd going. Crowd, are you guys ready? Awesome. Well, I'm going to ask your help every time we start, and to kind of get the competitors onto the same page, because everything's kind of choreographed and routine. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and you're going to scream go, and we're going to start them off. So let's give it a little practice round right now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I like it, but maybe one more time. You gotta wake me up a little bit because I only had one Red Bull. 3, 2, 1! Love you guys. Let's do this. DJ Harry Rivera. In 3, 2, 1!
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
I got a feeling something good's going to happen soon. 3 tins, 1 bottle. Makes it look easy. technique here used by Harry in cocktail competitions to make all the cocktails in one container and pour it out so they're all equally tasting the same. 30 seconds, Harry. When Harry says time with his hands in the air. Time! With 3 seconds to spare, Mr. Harry Rivera. Ladies, we'll grab your drinks. Harry, come to the front. Leave everything here. Bar backs will take care of that. We got people for that. Our ladies here, we're going to take your drinks to the judges. Harry, right to the front. Ladies, let's give him a warm round of applause. How did he do? Harry, let's get to know you a little bit. First of all, where are you from?
I'm original from Puerto Rico.
Yeah! So winning second place going to Pan-American would be pretty nice, but winning first would be just as good for you as well.
Hopefully.
Let me ask you this. We saw what you did in 5 minutes on stage. How much time did you really put in this competition in practice?
For me, not enough. I'm working out a lot, but it takes time, effort, dedication, and just hoping for the best. Anything you want to do.
From what I noticed, you had some nice, very entertaining flair, but more importantly, you were very clean in your cuts and your pours. You really made a conscious effort for that. Are you the same way when you bartend, or are you just slopping all over the place?
I try to always do it, especially in competition. Because maybe if I drop a lot, at least it's less questions I get if I actually spill. So at least do a cocktail, and the important of all the routine is the cocktail, actually.
And the name is Blooming Lavender. Where can people come see you behind the bar when you're working?
I am actually working at the E downtown Las Vegas. It's a fun place. It's a long bar. It's fun.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Mr. Harry Rivera. In 3, 2, 1. my friend, halfway official time is over. Time? With 1 second to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, Lorenzo Garcia, no time penalties. Ladies, we'll take those away to our sequestered judges in the back. Lorenzo, let's bring you up here. The barbacks will take care of that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's feel welcome Lorenzo Garcia. First of all, Lorenzo, where are you from and where do you work?
I originally grew up in the Rio Grande Valley. That's right by the Mexican border by Texas. I live in San Antonio, Texas now. I work at Cloak and Dagger Social Club. So we do cocktails and Flair all day.
You guys got an amazing Flair scene out there. I mean, Carlos Lamelli, Mariano Gil, like a lot of good people. It's been growing over the last couple of years. Tell us about the Flair scene where you're from opposed to everywhere else that you see here in Vegas, maybe.
The hardest part about the Flair scene in Texas is that we really have to try to push out what we're doing. We try our best to do as much Flair and craft at the same time. I stay true to the craft. And not let that get in the way. These competitions are for fun and for your enjoyment, and it's my pleasure to be here and do that for you guys.
Hashtag #WeFlair!
Hashtag #WeFlair! Yes, sir.
I've noticed from not only you, but a lot of the other competitors, 3 tins in 1 bottle. Is that like your new go-to to impress the judges, or what was the thought process into incorporating that into your routine?
For me, it's a lot more difficult to manipulate multiple objects, and I really wanted to challenge myself in for this competition to not only multiple objects, but craft Flair and a premium cocktail all at the same time under 5 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, how do you do? One more time, Lorenzo Garcia. Thank you, sir. Let the judges tally up their score. DJ's gonna play some music, and we'll see you back shortly. I think it is. Judges, are you ready? Crowd, are you ready? Well, without further ado, let's do this in 3, 2, 1, go!
It's the real life. Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality. Open your eyes. Look up to the skies and see.
Kicking off 1 bottle, 1 tin. Off the bottle.
Let's go, Robo!
Kicking it up to 2 tins, 1 bottle. Suddenly. Makes it look easy, Mr. Rodrigo Delpech. If you don't know who he is, type it in Google. A lot of misdirections on the elbow. Makes it look easy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, there you are, crowd. Helicopter on the 10. Kicking it up with more objects in the air, ready to flare. Halfway through your routine, Rodrigo, halfway through, as he's entertaining you with 2 bottles. Nice. I bet you can do it, Stockholm. to the shake. There's that signature Delpech smile. 1 minute left, Rodrigo. 1 minute left. Rodrigo, 30 seconds to your 100% shot. 10 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rodrigo Delpech. Well done, my friend. Right this way. Ladies, want to grab 3 of those coming tails, one from the back. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Rodrigo Delpech. Well done, Rodrigo. You're a legend in the sport. Your brother's a legend in the sport. You put on an amazing competition 3 weeks ago. I just want to, my heart to say, thank you for everything you've done in the Flair industry. It's amazing. You wouldn't know what level difficulty was once Alan Mays retired. So thank you. Rodrigo, where do you work and where can people see you?
Fuel bar, full-time, 4 days a week, day shift, and Carnival Court, once in a while when they call me.
And then anyone else?
They support me, they've been supporting me for quite a long time. Bartenders.com, so thank you very much for the support.
Bartenders.com, any of your bartending needs, they got amazing stuff and amazing booth back there. Rodrigo, I can't even keep count. Do you even know how many competitions you've won, how many trophies you have just all over the place?
No. I can't have an idea.
I'm waiting for maybe Vahe to do like a cribs one day and actually count how many trophies, like ding, 2, this room, there's 10 trophies here, maybe.
We don't have all Argentina.
Oh, no worries. I saw some amazing stuff. The thing I love about you is you make the most difficult moves look easy. Like ridiculously smooth, a lot of subtlety. You're shaking your head. Yeah, sometimes it's like the crowd and the judges don't even appreciate the level of difficulty you're doing. How much practice do you put into this?
Now, well, I mean, with time, I learned how to practice. So, practice 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day. I used to practice 18 hours a day, 20. But the more you learn how to practice, you utilize the time better. And obviously with work and everything, you just don't want to be in the garage for 18 hours, so you can't.
I know where you find the time. And if you don't know anything about Rodrigo, give a little insight. He's very competitive. Play this man in racquetball, he's kicked my ass so many times I can't even keep count. Not only that, but now he's taking up the guitar and posting videos on Facebook and actually really sounding amazing. What sparked that interest?
To see new people starting to practice, that motivates me. If they want to do it, I'm like, why am I going to stop now? Like that's the reason why I started. Like, we started as a group, started practicing, and every time I see a new guy, like trying to move and they hurt themselves, I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it. So that's my motivation.
Perseverance. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rodrigo Delpech. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rodrigo Delpech. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I love the name. I am Brute, and I see a little Groot here. I'm a huge Marvel fan, so oh, wait a minute, I just think I put. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Mr. Michael Guzman in 3, 2, 1. It's the music. Kinda like this. Some originality there. Good music from Guardians of the Galaxy with a little bit of costume work. Plantation Pineapple, one of my favorite films.
Let's go, Guzman!
Saves it! Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? You gotta give him a little bit of love here. Let's get him going.
Set off the bomb immediately, and we'll all be dead. Now repeat back what I just said. No! That's the button that will kill everyone! Try again. No!
Give it over the shadow pass behind the net. Helicopter. Misdirection. And that would be a spill. The elbow three. To the music. Taking up the level of difficulty. Halfway through, Mike. Halfway through your routine. Three tins, one bottle. Crowd, just to give you a little information, it's Michael's birthday today, so let's give him some love. Get him back into this. He wants to feel you. He wants to hear you.
Now I'm standing. All happy? All standing up. Bunch of jets.
One minute, Mike. 1 minute. Three bottles. Helicopter. Tomahawk. Oh, he's in the zone now. Champagne Brute. Let's keep the music going. He's still going until he's talking up in time. With a second to spare. What these guys are so nervous about is trying to finish up on time, and they have 5 minutes for the routine, and if they decide to go over to kind of maybe finish up a drink or just tweak that garnish a little bit to hopefully gain points, as long as they finish within 5:04 is that small window where they don't get deducted, and he did that. 5:03, Mr. Mike Guzman. Mike, let's bring you to the front. Barbacks clear the bar, thank you very much. What Mike's doing now is there's 4 cocktails they make. 3 of the cocktails go back to the blind judges, and 1 stays here for pictures. It's a good strategy if maybe you're off a little bit on one of your cocktails and you kind of know it. I'm just going to put that one for the camera and have the 3 good ones go back to the judges. So I believe that's what just happened there. While Mike's taking pictures, I'm going to come up and talk to him. Mike, where are you from and where do you work?
I work, I'm from Tucson, Arizona, but I'm here in Las Vegas now. I work at Guy Fieri's down the link.
At the link, so right around the corner from Fuel Bar. Let's go this way, let's walk to the front. Mike, how long have you been Flair bartending for?
9 years.
9 years. And within those 9 years, if you can look back at yourself and give yourself one piece of advice for competing, what would it be?
Honestly, to take it more as a sport. Right now I'm hurting really bad. My shoulders lift up, so I can't actually lift my arm. Yeah, it's one of those things that I wish I had looked back now after 9 years of putting my body through it and watching guys like Rodrigo and some of the top guys in the world, man, and the way they prepare and compete, man. It's a sport, man. And, I'm trying to this is only the second competition I've done in almost a year and a half because I hurt myself, couldn't do anything. So yeah, now I'm trying to slowly get back into it. And hopefully in the next couple of years I'll be back to where I was a couple years ago.
I know there's a lot of work, a lot of time that these guys don't get to see that you practice and put into. But not only do you get to show that off at competitions and finally there's the release, but have you taken this knowledge and actually applied it behind the bar when you're actually working on normal day-to-day shifts?
Oh yeah, I mean I work at a pretty busy bar, so being able to do some of the stuff, some of the quick working flair and stuff like that, that's one of the best things you can do. I mean I'm in Vegas, people come out for the show, so when they walk into my bar and they're not really expecting me to throw stuff around, they see it and it just completely blows their mind. So just being able to do some of the stuff, doing a little bit of show, it doesn't even have to be too much. We don't have to go back and jump 4 bottles, but we can go just do a little flash here and there and people love it, and that's the best thing about it.
And when you do this, do you notice you make more money?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. And if you had one birthday wish today, what would it be?
To take back what I just did.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Guzman, happy birthday. Let's give him some love. He took a lot to go up here on stage and do what he did and keep it going. Let's start off the next competitor. Ram all the way from Jersey. This guy moves all the time, I can tell. All the way from New Jersey in the house. Making the evergreen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's count him down in 3, 2, 1. With a St. Germain bottle now. to the back. Sheila, here we go. Got it? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ram on! So let me know where you're from. Where do you work?
I work at Bar and Station in New Jersey.
Jersey! Those of you who don't know, I like to poke and play with Ram. We're old-time friends, but he is single. He's looking for a lady to permanently stay here in the United States, maybe a guy. We don't judge. So if you like what you saw on stage, you might like what you see later. Ram, what is your favorite pickup line when you go out in the bars?
Beer or cocktail.
There you go. Let's just cut right to the chase, beer or cocktail. Awesome, Ram, you had an amazing round. You've done this before, you've been up here many times. I remember watching you 5-6 years ago when Chris Cardone, a little Flair child, Chris Cardone was telling me about you, and we took you in his wing a little bit and helped you bring you where you are now. If you could give yourself some advice, looking back to when you first started, not on competitions, but more importantly, when you're bartending, what would it be?
Well, bartending is not rocket science. It's about personality and hospitality. So it's good to know your bottles. Like 1 or 2 sentence description is good, but talking about it for an hour is pretty ridiculous. So that's my opinion.
Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ram on. Okay, we'll play some music and go right to the next guy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Mr. Mariano Gil. All the way from Texas. Is there any Texas people in the house? I got strong drinks. Yeah, got a good group over here. Making the taste of summer. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do. When I say 3, 2, 1, you say go. 3, 2, 1. Some of that clapping. A little bit of the Real and Green's amazing products that look like strawberry. You haven't competitor of this competition, but more importantly, you run an amazing bar program. Do you want to talk about that and your philosophies?
Well, basically, I'm not doing anything that hasn't worked before. I'm just taking it to a small bar. So I'm incorporating a lot of flair and a lot of craft down in South Texas. You know, so just blessed to be back here with you guys. You know, thank you guys for putting that with me.
Let me ask you this. Not so much anymore because you guys are proving me wrong. But when you come to the bar and you got that guest, it's like, hey, Tom Cruise, make me something. How do you deal with that?
Well, I mean, it's always flattering when they compare you to Tom Cruise. You know, cocktails got it all started for me. You know, but I mean, it's service first. You know, so I mean, if the guest doesn't want you to go overboard, I mean, you do what the guest wants. You know, but it's always service first, and we just add entertainment to cocktails.
If anybody in the audience here would like to bring back maybe some of this entertaining flair or proper mixology back to their bars, where do you recommend how they get started?
Okay, well, you got to take some courses from the guys from Ace Flair. I was lucky enough to come up when the Las Vegas Flair kind of comes around. So glad to be working on, you know, so let me go either. Host of great trainers, but I think it's maybe about 3 times a year Ace Flair gets together. You know, they have great trainers, and it's about 3 days of just learning, you know, learning for everything from entertainment to cocktails and just knowledge, you know, depending on the guest speakers.
Ladies and gentlemen, how do you do? One more time, Mr. Mariano Gil. Cruz, I think we're ready. How are you feeling? Right, Cruz, real quick, where are you from? Another Texas in the house. All right, guys, help me out here. I need a nice loud of 3, 2, 1, go! We're gonna work on that. Shadow pass behind the head, looking good, off the elbow, all, you know, jackets. Ooh, save the bottle, record one. He flipped the back, behind the head, and that bottle's got liquid in there. He's making it look good. It's a good working player. Now the jacket comes off and the fun begins.
Música nos tiene fuerte bailando y se baila así.
One bottle, 110 in the comfort zone. Direction and save it. On the elbow. Carlos was ready to breathe all level 2. It looks good. Accurate bartender. 30 seconds, Cruz. Time! 17 seconds early, doesn't he? Mr. Cruz Gutierrez. Ladies, take a cocktail. Cruz, let's come to the front. And I feel like I'm butchering your last name. Please, the correct pronunciation for your last name.
Gutierrez.
Yeah, I can't. So one more time.
Gutierrez.
Looking good. Cruz, where are you from and where do you work?
San Antonio, Texas. We work at a new bar called Jet Setter downtown San Antonio that opens in a week.
Got a great Flair scene from Texas. Seeing a lot of Texas, a lot of Las Vegas. Almost like a East-West Coast rivalry kind of thing. You know, you're so close to each other.
Carlos Lavelli and myself started flaring about, say, 12 years ago. We traveled with me. I took a break, started working on cocktails, and now it's like I have to play catch up to all these guys. But it's great combining both worlds, cocktails and flair. And yeah, now we got Lorenzo coming around, Nano. It's great. So we have a lot of young talent coming up from Texas.
Yeah, John, I've got a great bartending competition out there, the TFBC. You want to talk a little bit about that?
That's Carlos's venture. He's been organizing that for, I think he's trying to work on TBC 10, so he's done 9 competitions already. It's pretty guys from all over the world. Dario's competed, Rodo's competed, Vladimir's competed, Danilo. So yeah, a lot of big names have been down there.
Anything you want to say to the judges before they finish scoring you?
Thank you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Cocktails will be delicious.
Unfortunately, we don't get to taste them. One more time, Mr. Cruz!
Cruz, thank you guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage our next competitor, Mr. Colby Ashton Good. There you go. I bet you this. You might not know him now, but you go to Fuel Bar. See this guy behind the bar, or just Google Fuel Bar, YouTube. Some amazing flair, but not only amazing flair, this guy's got personality on the ass. He's amazing, he's entertaining, and he's always well dressed. Colby, we're gonna have to start you up. Ladies and gentlemen, you ready? All right, give this guy a little bit of energy. Ladies and gentlemen, you ready? There you go. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Shadow pass, 3 tins, 1 bottle. I just want to make your lower back, or make me those kids down for Always a show, man. There's the rest of it. 1 minute, Colby. 1 minute left. Undercolor. Looks like he's accurately pouring them all to the same amount. Bartender there. 30 seconds, Colby. 30 seconds. A little bit of dry ice action there. 10 seconds. Your time is up, Mr. Colby, Ashton, good! I'm going to take one of these cocktails back. Which one do you want for the photos? Awesome. Ladies, we'll take this back. Colby will take you in the front. We'll get those bars switched out. Let's come to the front. Ladies and gentlemen, Colby, Ashton, good. How did you do, yeah? Colby, I know we said enough times about fuel bar, but where do you work?
It's underneath there.
Take it off.
No muscles, don't worry. It's all hopes and dreams underneath this shirt. But yeah, I work over at Fuel Bar. Now I look ratchet as hell with this shirt on like this, but it's a great bar. Everybody stops by and has a good time. If you've been there, you probably forget being there because you were too unsober, which means we're doing something right. But definitely come by, check it out, have a good time. You know, it's not boring. It doesn't suck.
Flair bars, if you haven't been to an amazing bar, party bars, we're doing the tour tonight. You'll see me out drinking
at midnight, so I thought it was cool. Hopefully you guys did, and I hope you guys had a good time. Thanks for checking the show out with me. There's still 2 more guys, and that's his job to say that, so here's the mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Colby, Ashton, good job, my friend. Always well done. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. If memory serves me right, I am getting older. Did you win this last year?
Maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ryan Clark. Ryan, real quick, what bar do you work? Where are you from? So these guys can come out and see you.
I live here in Las Vegas. I work at Pit Sales at Circus, and I'm from Canada.
Hey, we got a local in the house. Hey, we got see what I did there? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start them off. Let's make it loud. Let's make it proud. In 3, 2, 1, go! Starting off with 1 bottle, 1 tin with a shadow pass to the elbow. Oh, to your first stall. 2 tins, 1 bottle. Nice clean pour. called passion fruit. A little bit of Asian bitters, utilizing a bar spoon. First time we're seeing this today. It'll homage to Nicholas St. John. With a second to spare, 5:03. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ryan Clark. Dude, you make this look easy. You're having fun back there. How much do you enjoy Flair bartending?
I love Flair bartending. I love bartending. Flair's just one tool of bartending.
It's a great answer. It's great. We're all bartenders. I think Christian Delpech said it best. We all clean ashtrays.
I got fans from Canada in the house.
Ryan, let me ask you, when you're up there competing and putting a routine together, how do you start putting all the elements of music, cocktail, recipe, routine? How do you build a good, solid routine like that?
Well, it really depends on the competition because you have to read the rules and see what parts of the different rules are going to give you the most points. This competition is 50-50 Flair and cocktail, so I wanted to make sure I had bottles I was comfortable to flip with, but I also had to make sure I was going to use those bottles to make, or those brands to make the cocktail that I was really proud of, and then go from there and make sure I got lots of time to execute the cocktails and the Flair.
Dude, it was amazing around. You looked really comfortable on stage, and because of that, you had a lot of fun on stage. When you're behind the bar, do you incorporate Flair? Like, what do you do to have fun? What do you do to make sure your guests come back, throw you a tip, and come back again?
I mean, whatever I did back there, times 10. That works easy. It works just, there's no time limit. And I do get to, I'm very fortunate I get to work in a bar that's basically a Flair bar. So every drink I make, I can Flair. But then again, I was a nightclub guy for 20 years. I'm old, and so you got to make sure you don't over Flair. You want to make sure everybody's getting quick drinks while using Flair to make it faster.
Hey, one last suck up to the judges. Anything you like to say to them?
I love all these guys so much because they're, well, I'm almost older than all of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Mr. Ryan Clark. One more time, Mr. Ryan Clark. is our last competitor of the night. You've been here, you've been strong, you've been mighty. When we say go, I want you to give it all you can just to get him going. Luis is an amazing Flair bartender. He just erupts with energy on stage. He puts on a good show. So you might want to break out your camera phones now. Luis, while they're grabbing your ice, where do you work and where can people see you behind the bar?
Well, right now I'm working in a bunch of places, but my two favorite places are Bandito Latin Kitchen and Cantina and the Big Whiskey Restaurant at the Times Square Mall.
Nice. I've never been, but I look forward to checking it out. Please, my friend, please. Those of you that don't know, Luis is a big fan of Elvis Presley. So I don't know if you're doing some music like you might have done before, but I'm just going to say I'm looking forward to it. We got your ice. Oh, I didn't even notice that until just now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's going to get weird. All right, crowd, are you with me? One last time, we're going to do this. We need another second for the judges, so I'm going to tell you my favorite pickup line in the meantime. Walk up to the bar. Go! Did that hurt? Yeah, it never works either. I don't know. I get the same blank stare reaction either. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. That's all I got. All right, crowd, let's do this. One last time, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1. You're going to say go, and you're going to give me everything you got. It's the last one, because after this, I get to drink, and I'm looking forward to it. Are you guys ready? Crowd in the back, I see you standing there. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. Let's make it loud. Let's bring people here one last time. In 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I told you it's going to get weird. Do you like what you see? Give them some noise. 3 tins, 1 bottle. Helicopter on the tin. Be safe, it though. There it is. One bottle, 1 tin on the elbow into a stall. In the comfort zone. Some misdirection. There it is. Off the bar, makes it look seamless. 2 tins, 1 bottle. Oh! Double roll. Once but twice. Makes it look nice off the tin. Hey! Picking up the 4 tins and 1 bottle. Makes it look easy! That's sick of you. Love to hear you, people. There is a bit in there. That Regal pumpkin spice off the forehead. Some amazing product with some great cloves, cinnamon, spices in there. Regal ingredients. Check them out. The food right down the road. Halfway through your team, Louise. Halfway through. Three bottles. Behind the back. Reverse grip to a swing through. Final time of 5:19, judges, 5:19. Whew, that was difficult. You never know what to prepare for. Sometimes you think you got everything set, you've practiced this 100 times, and then the thing like glassware comes up. But way to be Harry, way to help him out. Competitors helping one. That's what I love about this competition. Luis, let's bring you to the front. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Luis Ortiz. Luis, again, just for everyone to tell, where do you work and where can they come see you?
Alright, for the second time, I want the Patio Latin Kitchen and Cantina at the Big Whiskey Restaurant in Townsboro Mall.
You got that, right?
At the Patio Latin Kitchen and Cantina at the Big Whiskey Bar in Townsboro Mall.
Awesome. Just so you guys know, first place gets to go to China to represent the United States in the Olympics of bartending at the World Cocktail Championship. Second place gets to go to Pan America for the IBA Pan-American Games. So Luis, if my memory serves me correct, you've represented us one time in the Pan-American Games. Do you want to tell us about your experience there?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I had the lucky and you know, and the blessing of representing the USA one time, 7 times Puerto Rico. IBA is the biggest and most respectful and privileged competition in the entire world. It's just such class, and you learn so much every year from the amazing bartenders that go over there. I mean, this is one thing. It's just one piece of the pie what you see over here. Over there, it's just, I mean, the best of the best, plain and simple.
Like Luis said, you don't understand how big this competition is. Just the United States qualifier. Then they go up against everybody else in the world against what, maybe 80, 100 competitors?
Last year there were 57 countries. 57 countries, that's including Asia, Europe, South America, Central America, North America. It's a lot of pressure, it's a lot of stamina, focus. It just drains you when you're over there. But once you do it, and once you make it to the top 6, and if you make it to win, it's the best gift and the best feeling in the entire world you can ever get.
It's amazing. The cool thing I love seeing about it, each country has a slightly different style of flair. Japan is very choreographed with music. Argentina and South America just flow and almost dance and have fun. And it seems like America, we go bigger, we home. We make it difficult, more objects in the air. Luis, one last thing to the judges before they pack up.
I love y'all. No, for real, these 3 amazing guys over here are 3 legends, 3 people that I respect and look up to every single day of my life when I'm gonna practice and I'm gonna make something. I mean, what can I say? Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking a little bit of your time and coming over here and joining us again. Just thank you, and I hope to see you again next year.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up to the stage next at 3 p.m. is the karaoke competition. I don't know what it's about, but I'm pretty excited. I may sign up to sing a song. And don't forget to come back at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. we announce the winners here right on stage, 5 p.m. In the meantime, go check out some booths, go get some drinks, and someone please bring me a Red Bull. We'll see you at 5 p.m. Livio, come on up stage. Livio. You saw the Flair competition earlier. You saw 50% how this competition was judged, and then the 50% was in the back, done on their cocktail. Without further ado, out of the 10 competitors, coming in 3rd place with a Flair score of 173 and a cocktail score of 231, Mr. Lorenzo Garcia. Coming in 2nd place and representing the United States at the IBA Pan-American Games in Panama, with a Flair score of 243.6 and a cocktail score of 176.6, Mr. Rodrigo Delpech. And there only can be one. Representing the United States at the World Cocktail Championships in Chengdu, China. Putting on a great show with a Flair score of 240.3 and a solid cocktail score of 205.6. Mr. Colby Ashton.
I've been trying to get this shit, censored, for like 7 years. Finally got first place here. I can't wait to go represent USA in China. Thank you very much, guys. Fucking love all of you.
Thank you, guys. I want to give a big shout out to the United States Bartenders Guild. If you want to be a part of this, USBG.org. Thank you to QuestX. Thank you to Sheila. The judges. Thank you, Alan, Dario, Anthony, Livio, Lisa, Raul. You guys did an amazing job, amazing staff. Thank you guys so much. And now we got some more awards coming for you. I'm going to hand the mic off, and it's all you guys.
Congratulations, Colby.
Thank you, buddy.
Okay, everybody. Listen, all year we've been waiting for this time. We've got a lot of competition. Bob, you want to talk a little bit here?
Got you a couple rounds.
Am I still recording? Am I still recording?